OpenAI's new GDPval update, insane. Today I'm going to show you OpenAI's brand new benchmark that's making ChatGPT crush human experts at real work tasks. This isn't just another AI test. This is OpenAI proving their models can now beat professionals with 14 years of experience. We're talking about Claude Opus getting nearly 50% win rates against actual industry experts. The results are so crazy that even I couldn't believe them at first. And the best part, this changes everything for how you can use AI in your business right now. OpenAI just dropped something that's going to blow your mind. They released this thing called GDPval, and it's not what you think. This isn't about economics or gross domestic product. This is about proving that AI can now beat human experts at their own jobs. And when I say beat them, I mean actually outperform professionals who have been doing this work for over a decade. Let me break this down for you because this is huge. So, what exactly is GDPval? It stands for a benchmark that measures how well AI models perform on economically valuable tasks. Think about it like this. Instead of testing AI on made up problems, they're testing it on real work that real people get paid to do. We're talking about tasks from manufacturing engineers, order clerks, producers, healthcare workers, lawyers, accountants, and tons of other professions. These aren't simple tasks either. These are complex problems that require years of experience to handle properly. Here's where it gets insane. OpenAI tested their models against industry experts who have an average of 14 years of experience. 14 years. That's not some fresh graduate. That's someone who's been in their field for over a decade. And the results, Claude Opus 4.1 scored a 47.6% win rate against these experts. That means almost half the time the AI was producing work that was as good or better than a seasoned professional. But here's what really caught my attention. Look at the progression over time. Back in June 2024, GPT 4.0 was only winning about 10% of the time against experts. Fast forward to now, and we're looking at win rates approaching 50%. That's a 5 times improvement in just over a year. Think about what this means for your business. If AI can now compete with experts who have 14 years of experience, what does that mean for tasks in your company? What does it mean for the work you're doing right now? Let me show you some specific examples of what these tasks look like. OpenAI didn't just test on generic problems. They created real scenarios that professionals deal with every day. For instance, they had a task for a video producer. The scenario was creating a 60-second live-action B2B video shoot. The client set up a kickoff call for July 7th, 2025, with a final delivery deadline of August 29th, 2025. The task included all the real details a producer would need to handle. The client wanted to showcase how employees use new software to automate tasks. They preferred live action over animation. There were budget constraints, timeline pressures, all the messy real-world stuff that makes work actually hard. And AI models were competing with experienced producers on how to handle this entire project. Or take the manufacturing engineer example. They had a scenario about cable spooling truck testing for underground mining operations. This isn't simple stuff. We're talking about complex engineering problems that require deep technical knowledge and years of hands-on experience. The AI had to understand the technical requirements, safety protocols, testing procedures, and create detailed solutions that would actually work in the real world. But here's the thing that most people are missing. While everyone's focusing on the impressive numbers, the real opportunity is in understanding how to actually use this capability. Most people are still using AI for basic stuff, writing emails, generating content, simple research tasks. But if AI can now compete with experts who have 14 years of experience, why are you limiting it to beginner level work? This is where the AI Money Lab community has been way ahead of the curve. We've been testing AI on complex business tasks for months. Our 20,000 plus members have been sharing real world use cases that most people haven't even thought of yet. Inside the AI Money Lab, you'll find over 100 different tutorials showing you exactly how to use AI for expert level work in your business. We're talking about financial analysis, project management, technical documentation, compliance reviews, and tons more. You can get the video notes from today's training plus access to all our other resources. The link is in the comments and description below. Here's another one that blew my mind. They had wholesale sales analyst tasks where AI had to audit purchase orders, identify billing errors, and flag compliance issues. This is the kind of detailed analytical work that companies pay specialists serious money to handle. The AI wasn't just answering questions, it was doing actual analysis on real data and providing actionable recommendations. Now, here's where this gets really interesting for you. The benchmark covers 44 different occupations, across 9 major economic sectors. We're talking about healthcare, retail, finance, manufacturing, government, professional services, and more. This isn't just tech workers or data analysts. This is nurses, accountants, real estate agents, compliance officers, project managers, and tons of other roles. What OpenAI is showing us is that AI isn't just good at coding or writing anymore. It's becoming capable of handling complex professional work across almost every industry, and the pace of improvement is accelerating. Look at these numbers again. OpenAI's frontier models have nearly doubled their win rates in a single year. If that trend continues, we're looking at AI that could potentially outperform human experts on most tasks within the next year or two. But here's what I think is the most important part. This isn't about AI replacing humans. It's about AI becoming a tool that can handle expert level work when you need it. Think about your business right now. How many times do you need expert advice but can't afford to hire a consultant? How many projects get delayed because you don't have the right expertise on your team? With AI hitting these performance levels, you suddenly have access to expert level capabilities across dozens of different fields. Need a manufacturing engineer to review a technical specification? I can handle it. Need a financial analyst to audit your books? I can do that too. Need a project manager to create a detailed timeline for a complex project? AI's got you covered. This is why I'm so excited about what we're seeing. It's not just about the technology getting better, it's about what this means for businesses like yours and mine. Now, let me tell you what this means for the competitive landscape. While most businesses are still figuring out basic AI implementation, the companies that understand how to use AI for expert level tasks are going to have a massive advantage. Think about it. Your competitor is still hiring consultants for projects that you could potentially handle with AI. They're spending weeks waiting for expert analysis that you could get in hours. The businesses that figure this out first are going to dominate their markets. But there's also a challenge here. Just because AI can perform at expert levels doesn't mean it's easy to get those results. You need to know how to structure your prompts, how to provide the right context, and how to quality check the output. This is where most people are going to struggle. They'll try to use AI for complex tasks, get mediocre results, and assume the technology isn't ready yet. Meanwhile, the people who understand how to properly leverage AI capabilities will be getting expert level output on demand. Here's what I recommend you do right now. Start identifying the expert level tasks in your business that are bottlenecks. Maybe it's financial analysis, maybe it's technical documentation, maybe it's project planning, whatever it is. Start experimenting with AI on those tasks. Don't expect perfect results immediately, but start building your skills in using AI for complex work. The companies that master this over the next 6 months are going to have an incredible advantage as these capabilities continue to improve. And remember, this is just the beginning. If OpenAI's models improve this much in 1 year, imagine where they'll be next year. We're potentially looking at AI that consistently outperforms human experts across most professional tasks. That's not science fiction, that's the trajectory we're on right now. But here's what I want you to understand. This isn't about waiting for the technology to get better. The technology is already good enough to provide massive value if you know how to use it properly. The question is whether you're going to be ahead of this curve or behind it. Most businesses will wait until AI is so obviously superior that they have no choice but to adopt it. By then, the early adopters will have years of experience and competitive advantages that will be almost impossible to catch up to. The smart play is to start building these capabilities now while you still have time to learn and experiment. In our AI Profit Boardroom, we work with over 1,000 members who are scaling their businesses using AI automation. These aren't tech companies, these are regular businesses across every industry who figured out how to use AI for expert level work. They're saving hundreds of hours per month and getting better results than they used to get from expensive consultants. The processes and systems they're using could work in your business too, but you need to start somewhere. Let me give you a specific example of how this plays out in real business situations. One of our members runs a manufacturing company. Before using AI, they had to hire expensive engineering consultants every time they needed technical analysis on new projects. Now they use AI to handle most of that initial analysis in-house. They still bring in human experts for the final review and implementation, but they've cut their consulting costs by over 60%. More importantly, they can move way faster on new projects because they don't have to wait weeks for consultant availability. That's the kind of competitive advantage we're talking about. It's not about replacing human expertise completely. It's about using AI to handle expert level work when you need it, at the speed of business. Another member uses AI for financial analysis and compliance reviews. Tasks that used to take their accounting team days now get done in hours, and the quality is often better because AI doesn't get tired or miss details the way humans sometimes do. These aren't isolated examples. We're seeing this pattern across dozens of different industries and use cases. The businesses that figure out how to systematically apply AI to expert level tasks are seeing dramatic improvements in speed, quality, and cost efficiency. But here's what's really interesting. The biggest gains aren't coming from replacing human workers, they're coming from augmenting human capabilities and removing bottlenecks. When your team can get expert level analysis on demand, they can make better decisions faster. When they can generate technical documentation instantly, they can focus on higher value strategic work. When they can handle compliance reviews automatically, they can avoid costly mistakes and regulatory issues. This is the future of business operations. Not human versus AI, but human plus AI working together to achieve results that neither could accomplish alone. And based on what we're seeing with GDPval, that future is arriving much faster than most people expected. The companies that understand this and start building these capabilities now are going to have enormous advantages over their competition. But you have to start somewhere. You can't just flip a switch and suddenly have expert level AI capabilities across your entire business. It takes time to learn how to structure complex prompts. It takes experimentation to figure out which tasks work best with AI. It takes practice to know how to quality check and refine AI output. That's why I recommend starting with one or two specific use cases and really mastering them before expanding to other areas. Pick the expert level tasks that are the biggest bottlenecks in your business right now. Focus on getting consistent, high quality results from AI on those specific tasks. Once you've mastered those, you can start expanding to other areas of your business. The key is to think systematically about this. Don't just try random AI experiments. Identify the highest value expert task in your business and build specific systems for handling them with AI. Document your processes, train your team, build quality control systems. Treat this like any other important business capability because that's exactly what it is. The ability to access expert level analysis and recommendations on demand is going to be a core business capability going forward. The businesses that develop this capability first and best are going to dominate their markets. And remember, this is just the beginning. If AI performance continues improving at this rate, we're looking at capabilities that will transform how business gets done across every industry. The time to start building these skills is now, while you still have the advantage of being early. Don't wait until your competitors figure this out. Don't wait until AI gets even better. Start experimenting with expert level AI tasks in your business today. If you want to learn exactly how to do this, I've got 3 resources that can help. First, if you want to scale your business and save hundreds of hours with AI automation, check out the AI Profit Boardroom. We currently have over 1,000 members who are getting incredible results using the systems and processes we teach. The link is in the comments and description. Second, if you want a custom SEO strategy for your business, you can book a free SEO strategy session. The link is also in the comments and description below. And third, if you want access to over 100 different AI tutorials and use cases, plus all the video notes from today's training, join the AI Money Lab. We have over 20,000 members sharing real-world AI implementations that you can apply in your business right away. The link is in the comments and description below. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below and let me know what expert level tasks you're planning to experiment with AI on first. This is just the beginning of what's possible with AI in business. The question is whether you're going to be ahead of this wave or behind it. Start experimenting today. Start building these capabilities now. And I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive even deeper into the specific systems and processes that are working best for businesses like yours.